A deep silence had fallen over the Agora Square, surrounded by statues of Roman gods, and no one was making a sound. Barbara, trying to be supported by soldiers, said, "Let me go," and walked up to the execution scaffold on her own. She could not even hear the chants of the crowd filling the square, all shouting in unison, "Kill, kill, kill." Without a moment of regret for the righteous cause she believed in, Barbara stood tall on the scaffold, which she ascended with her own feet, defiantly challenging the Roman nobles and their gods. Barbara, one of the most beautiful girls of Nicomedia, with her long hair flying in the breeze, looked stunning and graceful in a white silk shawl covering her skin, so beautiful that even angels would envy her. Lightning struck one after another through the dark clouds, meeting the light of the belief she carried in her heart, illuminating even the daylight. Among the crowd, Barbara searched for Aldones, the one with whom she had grown up since childhood. She exchanged a silent farewell with him through her gaze. Despite the anxiety of her own father, who would soon separate her head from her body, and the joy of the judges who had condemned her to death, as well as the bloodthirsty crowd continuously chanting for her death, there was no trace of regret on her face. Even under the pressure of the Roman soldiers, Barbara did not kneel. She could not bring herself to kneel before the ignoble who ignored her faith. She only closed her eyes and extended her head towards the sharp sword her father held. On December 4th, 235, she passed into history as a young girl who gave her life for her faith. 120 years after her death, she was declared a saint by the great church of Nicomedia. From that day on, she was known as Saint Barbara. Her body was taken from her grave in Nicomedia, moved to the Hagia Sophia, and later to the Vatican. With her unshakable faith, she became the bridge of peace between the West and the East. She became a melody to the Orthodox Church and a note to the Catholic Church. As a symbol of love, brotherhood, and peace, she cried out to the world the essence of being human. For centuries, she guided the lost, brought blessings to those in need, and became the angel of the seas, Santa Barbara. She became the guide for ships that had lost their way, shedding light on mines and tunnels, and challenging the darkness. Santa Barbara. Dear readers, this is a novel that will turn reading into a pleasure, from the pen of author Ilan Akin, published by Metamorphose Publishing, and planned to be translated into 6 different languages. Santa Barbara is a journey through the historic city of Izmit, filled with mysteries, step by step. The pride of Nicomedia, the heart's companion of Aldones of Kouros,